Dear students, welcome back. Now I am going to demonstrate speed control of DC motor by armature resistance control using Virtual Lab, which is an MOE Government of India initiative in collaboration with IIT Roorkee. The link to open the same has been posted in the description below. So once you open the link, you'll get the certain options like this: aim, theory, pre-test, procedure, simulation, post-test and references. You can kindly go through it. I'm now just concentrating on the simulation part. So click on the simulation. Here you will get click here to go to the simulation page. Click over here. So the simulation page is open and this is how it looks like. So you can see an virtual MCB, virtual starter, the voltmeter, ammeter, speedometer, a DC shunt motor which has armature terminal and field terminal, the field resistance and armature resistance, these two are the rheostats. So here we can do the virtual connection and there is no any kind of danger of the misconnection that we face in the actual lab. So let me start with the connection. I'll be starting from the MCB negative. So it is connected to the L of the starter. The F of the starter is connected to the positive of the emitter. The negative terminal of the emitter is connected to the positive terminal of the field resistance. The negative goes to the F1 terminal of the motor. The F2 is then connected back to the MCB. Similarly, A terminal of the starter is connected to the positive terminal of the armature resistance. The negative terminal is connected to A1. A2 is connected to the positive of the MCB. Now this voltmeter positive is connected to the negative of the armature resistance as well as A1 terminal, and voltmeter negative is given to the positive of the MCB. So once the connection is done, you can check the connection. So here you can see the check option, press over it. It tells correct connection so that I can proceed ahead. Now to start with the experiment, I have to switch on the MCB. So you can see the MCB is switched off. So just click on the MCB. Now it has been turned to green. The voltmeter and ammeter is reading suitable value and you can see the rotor has been started to run. So the motor is running now. So initially the field resistance, as you have observed, it was in the minimum position. Now once you have turned it on, automatically the virtual lab has been programmed such that it has been varied to a certain resistance and the field current is kept constant to 0.8 amperes as it is showing on the ammeter. Now the voltmeter is reading 220 volt and the speed is 1360 rpm for this initial position of the armature resistance. So I must add these two values to my table. You can see the table is empty. Now it's time to add these two values of voltage and rpm to the table. So just click over the add to table. You can see serial number 1, the voltage is 220 volt and rpm is 1360. Next step is to vary the resistance, armature resistance. So click here. You can see it has moved ahead. Now the voltage is 200 volt. The speed has been decreased to 1190. Add to table. You can see the table has been updated. Next, step 3 is to again click on the armature resistance so that the voltage is 180 volt. The speedometer is reading 1080. You can see the speed has been decreased. Now add to the table. You can again see the table has been updated. Now you can carry on with the similar procedure. Click on armature resistance 160 950, add to table. Then again click on armature resistance 140 825, add to table. Click on armature resistance 120 690, add to table, click on armature resistance, 100, 580 rpm, add to table. You can see the motor is running very slow now, and you can see all the values has been updated in the observation table. You can see while varying the armature resistance, keeping field resistance constant, the voltage has been decreased across the armature. At the same time, the speed of the motor is also reduced. So now you must plot the voltage versus speed. So for this you have an option called as create graph. Just click over it. So you are getting the speed versus voltage graph. So just by using the virtual lab, you can get these values and you will get the plot. If you want the printout, you have the option of print. You can take the printout, and while doing in the experiment, if you find any difficulty, you have instruction option over here. Click on the instruction and you can go through it. They have said everything regarding the connection as well as the steps to do this. So I hope the video was useful. Thank you for watching.